guys, welcome back to another video from the Calcio Bros. I'm Christian here with my brother Luca. Sorry for the long wait. We're back from illness, so it's good to be talking about Serie A once again. So before we get started on our discussion, we'll let you guys look at the fixtures for this upcoming weekend. That way you guys can see what games are going on. So as you guys can see, there are some interesting games this weekend, and we won't be going in depth about all of them, talking about some key things to look out for this weekend. So we'll just take a look at some of the important games and what we can expect, I guess, right? So Saturday we have two games, Udinese and Sampdoria, and then at 2:45, Genoa Bologna. Not much to go with. Samp, after beating Milan, just gonna keep it up. They're
a very strong side. Udinese is a very weak side this year, so I think Sampdoria could take the win there. But over not many big games that day. So.
And then we're gonna open up on Sunday. Napoli hosting Cagliari should be another easy win. Napoli and Juve, the only teams are 6-0. With 6 consecutive wins, the only teams to do so ever in Serie A.
Roma got 10 in a row. So.
But either way, I guess it's still another strong Napoli side.
It's a great result that they got, and looking like a very strong. Even though they have been struggling, like at the beginning of the games, and then they end up winning it. But they're very hard to beat, and one of the top teams.
And then we have a few 9 o'clock games as well. Benevento, Inter, Chievo, Fiorentina, Lazio, Sassuolo, Spal, Crotone, and Torino, Verona. Benevento, probably the one that maybe gets smashed again. I could say Inter looking again a very forceful and competitive side under Spalletti. Benevento has been crashing, unfortunately. They lost again to Crotone. But, Inter sometimes can slack, but I don't think Benevento will come away. Fiorentina is looking better now. Their team's starting to come together, so they're probably looking to get another win. Lazio as well, trying to beat a struggling Sassuolo. Spal and Crotone, going to be an interesting game between two lower teams, I guess. Spal on the losing end of the streak. Crotone just got their first win of the season, so both teams trying to do better or keep up their competitive streak. Torino Verona, it should be another win for Torino, I would say, after being smashed by Juve. They want to get back onto winning ways. And now, big game of the weekend, As you can see, we're trying to support our current teams. At midday, we have Milan, Roma. And from our poll, you could say, during the week, most of you guys said Milan will end their rut against Roma. Not sure, to be honest. I think it will finish as a draw. You think they're going to get the win.
No.
But, it's going to be an interesting game. One, because Roma are trying to keep their competitive, and Milan been struggling of late.
Oh, yeah. Especially from the last Europa League game. That was terrible. And getting slapped by Sampdoria. So I think a big jump from those two teams to Roma. If they struggle against those two teams, imagine what they do against Roma, who are right now getting back into the form, getting the chemistry right, and the defense are trying to find his play styles working out. Even though Perotti's missing, Defrel's missing, and Schick.
But it's not like Defrel's much of a loss anyways.
Again, but still, for that depth, just in case.
Still not.
No, I'm not saying it's that. It's still one of the players we have missing in that sense.
But it's not like he would have started. But again, you said players like Perotti and Schick, those are big absentees from Roma. The one big thing too coming from Milan is Montella. A lot of fans are outraged at what he's doing. They want him out already. I'm not sure if even removing him is the best option. It's then you got to find someone else, new coach, new systems with new players. It's probably the wrong point in doing this, because I know a lot of people are saying that if Montella doesn't get any good results against Inter or Roma, Montella's job is gonna be at an end pretty much, right? But I have the confidence in him. Let me know if you guys agree with that too. But I feel Montella can be the right man for the job. He just can't be playing players like Borini or Abate. I guess when you can, he has to try getting the best out of his players, out of who he has. Sousa, Suso, Bonaventura, Çalhanoğlu, and he has to be starting players like Andre Silva. Like, not in Europa League, but in Serie A, you know?
I think he wants the people who are used to playing in Serie A to get that feel for it, but Andre Silva is a really good player. I think having him for that depth is what helps Milan as well in the attack. So I think he's just using players who are used to Serie A styles to get him those points, but it's not working out.
But I know, but showing someone like Silva who has been scoring like in Europa League, he is like
Europa League is Europa League. You look at the teams you guys played, nothing huge.
But still, look, you guys barely got away with the one with Karabakh. So
a win's a win.
Doesn't matter.
A
win's a win. But you guys struggled against Karabakh.
Never really struggled.
Just saying.
Just saying. We didn't struggle.
And to end off the weekend, we have Atalanta, Juve. Atalanta coming off a good away draw to Lyon in the Europa League, and then Juve getting their first win of the competition. I guess we'll also see if Higuain will come into effect. You know, he's been benched the last couple games by Allegri, so he just came off and scored during the Champions League. Do you think Higuain will probably be on the bench again?
Oh, I think the form with Dybala's and Mandzukic, I think he'll still be benched. He's getting older. I think I'm gonna start maybe the younger guys who are developing like chemistry together. So I think he'll be benched again.
And I know they're missing another midfielder other than Marquisio, Khedira. Pjanic is out another 3 weeks.
Good.
I know you're a little salty still about that move, but
Good.
But you know that just basically destroys your mid. That means Durado will probably move up. Lichtstein will be back at right back since he's not in the Champions League team. De Sciglio's still out. So some bits and parts there, you know, Juve are going to be struggling with. Atalanta, maybe not used to playing every few days again like some of these other big teams, but they're at home again at the Atletico Azzurro Stadium, I believe. It's a tough place to play, a tough place for away teams to win. So it'll be a good test for Juve, as well as Atalanta trying to stay consistent, I guess, right?
Yeah, I think Juve are still, even without those players, are still a dominant side and have the depth to back up. And if they want, they got youngsters from the Primavera to just play. And I think, but Atalanta can make them work for that win. And I feel like that's what Atalanta do all the time against every single team. And so if they play their cards right, they actually probably get a point or even a win against Juve.
So I guess some of the three things to really look out for this weekend are Napoli and Juve's winning streak. Will they come to an end? Will they continue? Inter, can they keep up their form to maintain what they want to do in order to be up in Europe's top competition again? And final thing would be, will Milan come out of their rut, and will Montella be able to keep his job? That's, I guess, the top three things we can look out for this weekend. Let us know what you guys have on this weekend. You know, we want to hear your thoughts as well. We hope to hear from you guys soon. Follow us on YouTube for more content, and follow us on Twitter, Couch_Bros, for more Serie A content as well. We'll hear from you guys soon. Ciao.